What up? How's it going? So we on season 2, episode 4, Breaking Bad. Like I said in the review for the last episode, that episode, not much to do about the drugs. We had Walt reflecting on how this is affecting his family and his relationship with the family. Hank actually cared about him. That's one thing I will say. At first it seemed like, okay, his wife is hounding him because it's affecting his wife's sister. Nah, I think Hank really cared. And this goes back to what he said in that first season where he said, I'll take care of your family for you. Yeah, I felt a certain way about it at the time, but I get where he was coming from now because I get the character now. Yeah, I still got some problems with him, like having the fronts, the gold fronts in the little thing, and he's celebrating his kill. Fuck out of here with that. But yeah, man, I'm now trying to see how Walt and Jesse gonna do this. Yeah, man, they talking about cooking some more because he needs that money and he want to get out. But the thing is, who we gonna sell to now? Tuco's out of the paint. I don't think they trying to do no hand to hands no more. They trying to, you know what I mean? They trying to be the connect. So, hey, let's go ahead and start this episode. Evidence. His glasses. Somebody in a hazmat suit pulling stuff out the pool.
No cooking until things settle down.
Settle down. I thought you were the one that said nothing's changed.
Right.
Look, I just put my family through an ordeal that they're just now starting to accept, okay? I can't.
Oh, okay, so while you're fixing fences, what about me? Huh? Your a-hole brother-in-law took all my money.
$600.
What about the rest?
Rest of what?
Half your money's mine.
As for now, no contact. Understood?
Hopefully he's cooking breakfast. Yeah. I was about to say. My man made flapjacks.
Hey. I didn't know you were allowed to touch a stove.
Can't hurt.
Walt, you didn't have to do this.
I wanted to. There's a fiction writers seminar at UNM, and probably talking about how to get published and that sort of thing.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. Maybe you might. I'll go with you if you like. Probably just as well that I lost it. There's got to be a new one on the market by now. If we do this thing at UNM, maybe on the way home, we can stop by and I can get a new cell phone.
She out.
Oop. Skylar.
Wait, what is happening? Are they going to try to take the house from him?
Intervention. You're kicking me out of my own house?
It's your Aunt Ginny's house.
And she gave it to me.
She never gave it to you, Jesse.
You are allowed residentiary privileges. Your parents have always been the property owners.
What the hell happened?
What happened is you're a speed manufacturer.
Oh, I'm not.
I saw your basement.
She went and visited the
I
house.
was worried. So I went over there and I let myself in. And I found your laboratory.
You guys have your own key?
Of course. This whole time he had the viewers thinking it was his house. Nigga, this wasn't your house. You knew it was your parents' house.
Vacate the house in 72 hours. Otherwise, your parents have authorized me to contact the authorities.
Hey, I fixed the garage door.
Great.
Yeah. One track was bent, that's why it was bouncing.
Okay.
Married men do be doing this. Motherfucker, she'll come back from doing some shit or freeze us out. We just start fixing shit.
For what it's worth, I was thinking about going back to those meetings, the cancer support group.
I think that's good.
You were right on the money about that. Yeah, it's good to, talk about things.
Thinking real seriously about business school, actually. You can do the whole thing from your computer now. And no, mom, hey, this is good. We're talking.
Jesse and Walt are fucking, they both pulling the same thing. Like, listen. It's time for me to change, and I'm really looking forward to doing it.
What'd you do? Huh? She's lying there, dying, and where the hell are you?
Don't start with me.
Now what? You've decided to, I don't know, make your eldest son homeless? Wow! Great family, Mom!
Oh, she
Why are you
clapped
like
him.
this?
Duffed his face from here to there.
You have 2 sets of keys and the padlock to the garage. Leave them on the kitchen counter when you leave.
Hey, I made omelets.
I'm going out, but thanks, though.
Where are you going?
Can you get the phone, please?
I know there's some people out there who like hate that part of the character. Don't get married if you don't get married. Don't have no girl if you don't expect that at some point. That gonna happen at some point.
Look, Jesse, your problems are just that. Your problems. No contact. Do not call here, ever. When the moment is right, I will call you
Mr.
again.
White, you're not listening, all right? They're kicking me out of my house! Son of a bitch!
Damn.
Oh, hey, thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks, man.
Hey, fuck that mover, man.
Yeah, you forgot your ice cream!
Okay, listen. How about you take a bite of your sandwich, and then you say, "Mommy's home."
Hey, Jesse. Paul, could you help me in the bedroom with these?
Oh, immediately.
I totally spaced that the in-laws are crashing this weekend. You got other people to call?
Hey, no, that's cool. I got tons of people, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, you hear that? Yeah. Out of this whole thing, he's the one who keeps getting shit on the most. God, to keep the shit smell out of his nose. That sucks.
Let's go do something.
Like what?
Something fun.
Oh, are you using both feet?
Yeah.
No, wait. No,
He has
Walt,
to.
You can't do that. You can't use one foot on each pedal
Why not?
because you can't stop, Walt, okay?
Yo, he has a way of doing it.
This is way easier.
Yeah, like,
Come on, there's the easy way and then there's the right way. Wait, you're using both feet again.
It's not stopping.
That's the gas. Use the brake. The brake. Hands up, asshole!
Yo, it's cool.
So help me, I will spread you.
No, wait, no. All right, it's me. I can't pay you today, but I can pay you this week. All right? $17.50?
I know a guy that'll pay premium for this kind of crap.
All right, $2,000. Okay? Clovis, come on.
nah, this is the right thing to do. And I'm out of here. Pussy.
My desire for privacy, my emotional unavailability. Having cancer doesn't excuse all that. I haven't been a good partner to you.
Is that it?
God, how long are you gonna do this? Going out all day and refusing to tell me where? I mean, you are obviously angry with me about something. So let's talk about it. What, that I'm having an affair? Is that it? Is that what you think? Is that why you asked me about some other phone? Because you think that I'm being unfaithful? So ask me. I'm not having an affair, okay? Now, what do I do to prove that to you?
You want to know what you have to do? You have to tell me what's really going on right now.
I'm breaking fiends is what's happening.
You don't want to lose contact with me, Walt? Good. Then tell me, now.
Tell you what? What is it you want me to tell you? I don't know.
He calls like, oh shit.
Why are you blue?
Long story, let's just say
Why are you
starts with
blue?
my parents being greedy, kleptomaniac, douchebags.
You actually this stupid.
Nothing. I'm sorry.
What if Skylar had seen you? Huh? What then? What was the plan then, genius? Huh?
I don't know.
You don't know. You know why you don't know? Because you don't think. There is no your half of the money. There is only my all of it. Do you understand? Why should I be penalized because of your sloppiness? I cook. But from what I can tell, you are just a drug addict. You are a pathetic junkie. Too stupid to understand and follow simple rudimentary instructions. Too stupid to
I was wondering when he was gonna have enough of that shit. Ain't no man gonna let you. I don't care if you used to be my teacher and you older than me. That was a release for both of them. They both were converging, and and he know this is the right thing to do. He know that wasn't his fault. Yeah, I would give her that look too. I'd look just like that look. First, let me start by saying don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you are subscribed, make sure to hit the notification bell. Shout out to all the new viewers. Shout out to all the subscribers. So, at the very beginning of this episode, they're sitting inside the Gas and Go, and they're talking to each other over the aisle. And the way Walt is talking to him, let's study that for a little bit. For one, he talks to him like that because that's one of the few things in his life he has some power over right at that moment. And when I say that, I don't mean he's doing that intentionally. That's just what would end up happening. Like, he looks down on him because he's a fiend, and he even looks down on that line of work, even though he's in it. But when he talks to him like he's still a student, like that dumb kid that he remembers from before. And that's a little piece of power for him. But here's the thing. They both men. And I made a statement. I said, how much longer until Pinkman ain't going to allow that shit no more? Boom. So then we see the way both of their lives are being affected in the aftermath of what took place. My man has no money. Walt gave him $600. And then we see him at a law office. I'm like, what's going on here? Parents took the house because it wasn't his house. It was always their house and they was letting them live in it. Didn't even realize that. He always referred to it, hey, my aunt's house. She gave it to me. Okay. He is just, I don't know if he absent-minded or just plumb dumb. He said, oh, y'all got keys? Sir, it wasn't your house. It wasn't your house. But the parents were fed up. That at some point that's gonna happen. You know what I mean? Like that ain't nothing I would even at some point that's gotta happen. Because at that point, he's dragging them down. And they look to be a successful family. Their good name would be tarnished and all that sort of shit. And it's not like let's say they didn't help him and they just cast him aside. That's not what's happened here. They've attempted to help him. And he's just gone wrong. And now they got a lab at their house. They like, oh, man. Then we go to Walt. In this episode, this is going to sound interesting because I know for a lot of people, I know for a fact, they probably was not fucking with Skylar in this episode. Me, it's not that I didn't have no problem with it. It's just I know in relationship, that would be what came next. The not being talked to, the being iced out, the playing me. They will wait for you to come crawling back. And then they will not. And then they will just ice your ass out. That's some ooh. And she is one of those things, she knows there's more to it than that. But for her to be going someplace smoking, once again, I'm like, yeah, we know the time this came out. But dog, if she was eating edibles or something like that, her mind ease. But she's smoking cigarettes, mad toxins and shit. And it's like, come on, man. The way that it played out, though, is like he's in the middle of trying to redeem himself. Walt is. And our guy, though, Pinkman, his mom came and he was talking tough to her. She gave him a clap. I mean, I was actually surprised how it went down. It wasn't like it. She tilted his whole body. I like that. I like the way they did that because that showed that was like packed up into her, right? Like she was trying. That wasn't a just stun him. That was a release for her. When he called and Walt was like, "Yo, I can't. I'm dealing with some shit. Stop calling me. You know, I'll call you when it's time." It's like, damn, yo, I could feel that coming. I didn't realize they were going to butt heads, but like for them to be both going through what they were going through, they was like, fuck. Like he pulled the phone, he slammed the phone, and I like the way that episode played out because it was the aftermath of everything. And once again, this show is not a drug show. It's not. It's about the characters. Like everything took a back seat to our two main characters in this episode, and I fucked with that. They're trying to. It's like Pinkman. He can't redeem himself. He's already done what he's done. Walt is trying to redeem himself with his family because, like I said in that last episode, he realized, hey, I've strayed away. I've gotten out of it. But when he said, "Do you know what I've done?" See, that's the thing. Even within his head, he has to play two parts. He says to her, like, what? I don't know what you're talking about. And then at the same time, he goes to the car and says, "Do you know what I've done for this family?" And it's like, you can't. What do you expect her to say in that situation? Because if you just said there's nothing, what else you want me to say? And then you say that, she like, I know there's more to it at this point. So when Pinkman goes to pick up he goes to sleep in the camper, man, when he broke down, I was like, oh, it's been hard on him more than anybody. See, like the thing with Walt is he's not suffering with addiction. He's suffering from the cancer. That's the suffering. The money shit, a lot of people go through that, right? And I wouldn't even call that suffering. I would call that living and existing in this capitalist system. But what Pinkman's going through, he has that addiction, but then he also he's just a fuck up and it's his own self. He really is lost. And we see that they showed in little different parts of the show. Like he has no friends. I knew he wasn't going to have no place to stay. I was surprised, first off, that place looked that good. And he tried to stay there. I'm like, oh, when she walked in the house, I'm like, all right, I already know what's up. But when he ended up this shit, and then he had to put the face mask on just to be able to fall asleep so he wouldn't smell the stuff, it's like, damn, man. And so when the guy comes in there and he finally says 2,000, I'm like, and he kicks him out. I'm like, wait, is he going to take him up on it? Nah. So when he got the camper, I'm like, okay, that I'm fine with that. Like, I'm fine with him stealing it. Like, I got to be honest. Then he ends up at Walt's house, and Walt reacted how he was going to react because he was in the middle of dealing with her. And like I said, the only one he really shows aggression or holds any power over is Pinkman. So that was a perfect storm. When he sees him, it just all comes and he just, yo, fuck up, you're this, you're that. And it all came out. I'm like, Pinkman not going to keep letting this shit go. And he didn't. But then he didn't want to swing on him because that's not him. He's not some gangster, no G or nothing like that. He just trying to make money with meth. And that's one of the biggest things about this. Them two are not gangsters or G's. Look where I'm at in the show. Don't reveal nothing in the comments or nothing like that. I see him with the goatee and all that shit. So who knows how it's going to go down. But as of right now, that's not what they are. And when he holds his arm like that and he's just... And then at the end, Walt gives him his money. I'm like, yes, that's what would happen. Like, Walt knows. Like, I know what Walt was saying where he's like, you're a fuck up and all this, but come on, man, think about it. He was trying to escape from Tuco. Tuco did what he did. The money just happened to be in the car. Remember, y'all both were trying to figure out what to do. Right? Like, so at the end, he gave him the money. They probably going to start cooking again. So, hey, man, this was Another dope episode. Next episode.